I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any spectre I have seen. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company, and do it with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? Lead on, lead on! The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on, spirit!
No, I don't know much about it. Either way, I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Why? What's the matter with him? I thought he'd never die.
Notch knows.
What has he done with his money?
I haven't heard. Left it to his company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me, that's all I know.
It's likely to be a very cheap funeral. For upon my life, I don't know anybody to go to it. Suppose we make up a party and volunteer.
I don't mind going if lunch is provided. I must be fair.
What have you got to sell?
Half a minute's patience, Undertaker, and you shall see who's the worse for a loss of a few things like these. Not a dead man, I suppose. If he wants to keep him after he was dead, why wasn't he natural in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have somebody to look after him when he was struck with death, instead of lying gasping out his last there alone by himself. Open that bundle, old Joe, and let me know the value of it. Speak out plain.
What do you call this? Bed curtains?
Ah, bed curtains.
You don't mean you took him down, rings and all, with him lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not?
You were born to make your fortune, and you'll certainly do it.
Don't drop that milk upon the blankets now.
His blankets?
Whose else's, do you think? He isn't likely to take hold without them, I dare say. Ah, you may look through that shirt till your eyes ache, but you won't find a hole in it, not a threadbare place. It is the best he has, and a fine one too. They'd have wasted it, if it hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasting of it?
Putting it on him. To be buried in. Somebody was fool enough to do it. But I took it off again. He can't look uglier than he did in that. Haha, this is the end of it, you'll see. He frightened everyone away from him when he was alive, to profit us when he was dead. Ah!
Spirit, the case of this unhappy man might be my own. My life tends that way now. Merciful heaven, what is this? Spirit, let me see some tenderness connected with the death, or this dark chamber, spirit, will be forever present to me.
Something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat.
It must be near your mother's time.
It's gone past it, but I think he's walking a little slower than he used to.
I have known her walk with tiny Lizzie up on her shoulder, very fast indeed. But she has very light to carry, and her mother loved her so that it was no trouble. And there's your mother at the door.
Don't mind it, Father. Don't be grieved.
You You went today then, Roberta?
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how great a place it is. I promised her that I would walk there on Sunday. My little child. My little child.
Spectre, something informs me that our parting moment is in hand. I know it, but I know not how. Tell me what man that was whom we saw lying dead. Before I draw nearer to that stone to which you point, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of the things that will be, or are they shadows of things that may be only? Men's courses will foreshadow certain ends, to which, if persevered in, they must lead. But if the courses be departed from, the ends will change. Say it is thus with what you show me. Am I that man who lay upon the bed? No, spirit. No, hear me. I am not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been but for this. Why show me this, if I am past all hope? Assure me that I yet may change these shadows you have shown me by an altered life. I will honour Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not sponge away the writing on this stone.